Experience was, I guess, documenting what was a memorable season for the club.
Yeah, let me first say, if there was one season it was the right one to do. It was last season. So 63 games, incredible hard season in terms of the amount of games coming and being in so many finals and preparing so many finals. And the important thing was that nobody knew about. Only James, of course, the co-writer, and Jurgen, Mike Gordon, Billy Hogan, and for the rest, because it had to be authentic, it had to be pure. It's a tribute to the club. It's a tribute to the relationship of the team with the fans. It's a tribute to all the special games we already had, and it's really cool and really nice that it's documented. Yeah.
One of the great things about this club at the moment is that link between supporters and the players and the staff. Do you believe, though, that this will bring them closer?
Yeah, that's the reason why we made it, of course. But it's I hope that when the fans read it, that they get a little bit more proud, that they get a little bit more insight, that they see the game in a little different way when they're sitting in the stands, that they cheer a little bit harder because they knew that how important they are to us, and that they never underestimate their importance, and that they cherish this part of Liverpool Football Club, this era, because we are on a special ride together, and we have to, what I said, we have to cherish that.
You say it's a special era. Obviously, Sadio has left, and there will always be changes at a club like this, but there does seem to be momentum. Darwin's come in, and when you reflect on last season and at the start of the next one, how do you feel the squad's shaping up in the club?
We're really happy with the business we did, and we're really happy with the players we have. And if one thing Liverpool Football Club showed in the past and now is that our players will become better. So our young players will become better, our older players will become better, and that together they can become unbeatable, and as long as they play with that mindset and with this fight and this hunger to fight for each other, the future looks really bright.
How do you see the battle with Manchester City this season? Because I guess if there's one thing that you could slightly change last season is those draws against top four rivals into wins, but other than that, there's not much you can do against two clubs when they're playing at such a high level.
Yeah, the good thing is that if you read through the book, you will see how much time I come back to creating this winning mentality inside the club, where the team and staff and they only see the next game. And in this case now it's Fulham, and we're really preparing Fulham as a final, maybe an even bigger final as the Community Shield. And this mentality makes us that we don't look further ahead. And of course, we can speak a lot about what happened in these games and where we can improve, but that's not important now. Now it's important that we prepare as well as possible for Fulham, and that we see that as a cup final.
Jurgen obviously wrote the foreword to the book, and you've got a very close relationship. What was his feedback to you after seeing the book, and what is the relationship like between you two? It obviously looks great from the outside, but how does it work?
Wow, so he was really happy with it. I think it's always written in the context of how it was, if that makes sense. We didn't change or added anything after. So it's not that, okay, that part we take out because it didn't work. No, it's in. So if you read bullshit, it's bullshit. If you read something really good, it's good. And to our relationship, what can I say? He's my football mentor. He's the one I learned so much from. He's the one who gave me the chance to evolve and to become more and more important inside this setup. And I only can speak highly, but a lot of people do.
I was in Bangkok for the game against Manchester United, so saw firsthand the excitement there was from the locals, particularly when Darwin, whenever he got the ball. What have you made of him? Does having that profile of striker change the way your attack will shape? Does it give you extra options, better options?
Yeah, each player will influence the attacks in a different way. So Luis is not like Sadio, or Harvey is not like Mo, or Thiago is not like Millie. That's all fine, because as long as we all play with the same direction and where we want to go, we play to create, we play to score. So, and I think Darwin is an asset in that. So he is and will be a different weapon.
When you mention that strength and depth, it does kind of hit home just how much quality. When you mention that strength and depth, the number of players you have in that area of the field, just underlines what a kind of scary team you've got.
The big thing this season, and I think the most decisive aspect of this season, will be how teams use the 5 subs, because that will change massively the Premier League. We're really happy with that, because it means that we can play intense from minute 1 till minute 95. And how to use the squad is how to deal that we play every 3 days. I think the rule saved football, in my opinion, because if you want to play every 3 days, this was one of the musts to have. And I'm really happy that the Premier League saw that the club saw it. And but I think as well it is a weapon. Yeah.
Just 2 more questions. Following on from that, in a way, the World Cup as well. You're going to be playing. I know you're used to playing intense football in England, but as you alluded to, the style you play, the extra substitutions, that's going to really help in this period. And I mean, have you even been able to think about what winter will look like and how you will adapt with the players leaving, coming back? And
so in the book it will explain really well, like how busy we were three quarters of a year ago, how we were already planning this season, this one, in terms of where do we go, what do we want, and we decided to go to Dubai. It's close, so players can come quickly back, so they can prepare quick with the team again, and it gives us real time to prepare for the second sprint of the season.
And just finally, you've achieved so much at this club. The club have achieved so much, but there's always that little bit more you can get. When you went back through last season, when you read the book, when you poured through the details, was there anything you thought, that's what we can improve next season, or is it not as simple as that?
Of course, no, we try to improve already, but of course, because if you, the good thing of the book was as well that it made things much more clear in my head, because I was constantly writing the things down, how it happened, why it happened, what can we do different, blah blah. So I was really happy with that. It gave me more and better feedback to the players, to Jürgen. So it really helped in that way. And we know where we want to improve, and we worked really hard already pre-season to improve. So